All right, basketball sickos, we have to do something I don't love doing, and that's going back and watching a painful loss. We're going to focus on one element in this video, and that's some of the backdoor cuts that the Nuggets got last night, and Mike Brown was not pleased with after the game.
We have to lock in. We have to lock into the details. And we got back cut more times in this one game than probably we got back cut all year. And it's because our guy on the bottom weak side ball watched. And the thing about it is you guys won't see any of that in the stat sheets. You won't see back cut after back cut.
Yeah, this was a major problem for the Sacramento Kings. Look at this early, easy backdoor layup for Jamal Murray. So how did this happen? You got Westbrook with the rock here. Look at Fox on Jamal Murray. Jokic is coming over to set the screen, and Fox is going to get hung up on it, right? There has to be communication. Sabonis sees Murray cutting, but for some reason just allows it. What does this reach do? And Westbrook just makes the pass. There's no resistance whatsoever, no communication. That's a big time breakdown early in a ball game. This play, I knew right away was not going to end well for Sacramento. Why? Because I see guys pointing different directions. It looks like the Kings are going into some sort of zone look here. All I know is the best player in the game has no one on him. He is just wide open at the free throw line, and Aaron Gordon in the dunker spot, no one's paying attention to him. It's almost as if he's not on the floor. So what do you know? It does not end well for the Sacramento Kings. This guy should not ever be open. Okay, I do not want to see this guy open. And then this guy in the dunker spot, this is what he wants to do. And this might be the easiest play of Jokic's career and the easiest dunk of Gordon's career. Julian Strawther was awesome in this game for the Denver Nuggets. Here, he gets free for an easy layup. Jokic finds him on the cut, no problem whatsoever, no resistance. So what was the breakdown? To me, it looks like communication. Porter comes over to set this screen on Monk, and Monk gets hung up. Okay, I'm hoping Colby was telling him that screen was coming, but Monk gets hung up, and look at Keon Ellis here. He's watching Jokic. You can't get caught ball watching. You got to scan the floor. I think in this situation, he thinks Monk is still attached to Strawther because he doesn't really look to help at all, right? And then he sees Jokic looking maybe into the corner. He reacts. Again, ball watching. Then by the time he sees Strawther untouched, Keon is trying to recover late to contest it. There's a bucket. Jokic is so tough, man. And if you get caught just watching him and his eyes, he's going to fool you. So you have to constantly be aware, head on a swivel about what's going on around you. And the communication between all of these guys has to be better. Otherwise, it leads to this easy score. The non-Jokic minutes are always something to watch when you play the Denver Nuggets. You're +4 with him on the bench in the fourth quarter. Here in this situation, the Kings throw a blitz on Murray, get the ball out of his hands, get it to Jordan, and oh my goodness, Watson is wide open. He misses the dunk, gets a second chance. It doesn't lead to a bucket, but let's look at this breakdown and how it unfolded for Sacramento. I'm cool with the decision to blitz Murray. Make someone else beat you here. Strawther, quick decision to get it to DeAndre Jordan. DeMar's in there at help. Remember, Monk's man, though, is the man in the corner, Peyton Watson. Unfortunately, Monk has had his eyes glued to the ball in this situation, and Watson knows that. So he's going to cut. He's open for a second. Monk has the athleticism to recover, and it was a great recovery, but you don't want to give up those opportunities. And this whole sequence here, Monk doesn't really look like he's paying much attention to Peyton Watson, who is a really good athlete, right? He is locked in to the ball. He is watching the ball, and that's how you get beat. Look, Monk even shades over to the corner because he thinks that Watson's in the corner, yet he's underneath the basket. That is problematic for Sacramento. So the Kings got up by 10, but Denver executed down the stretch. 21-10 run in the final 3:55, and Westbrook gets such an easy bucket in this situation. Again, more ball watching. It's a close game. Those plays cannot happen. Let's rewind to see how it went down. Look, this Jokic-Murray pick and roll has been one of the most effective plays in basketball for, the last 4 or 5 years? It's deadly. But Keon Ellis here is so focused on the ball. He's not worried about his man. How many times have we seen this watching these plays? Again, not looking at his man at all. Sabonis has done a great job on Jokic. Made his life tough too, right? Keon in no man's land. He's not paying attention to his man. Jokic sees a wide open Westbrook. Great timing. Beautiful execution. Now, could Jokic have scored this? Maybe, but I'd like to see him try to make this shot as opposed to Westbrook getting the easy score. Keon has just got to have better awareness, especially in this situation. 2:25 to go. You're up 6. You cannot allow easy baskets. And this was a major problem for Sacramento a lot of the night. When you lose a 1-point game, you're looking at all the details. These are just some examples of easy backdoor opportunities, but the Kings got carved up in the paint. 76 points in the paint by the Denver Nuggets. That is brutal. Kings also had some poor offensive possessions down the stretch of this game as well. Kings lose another close game. It's a tough one. You got to figure out a way to bounce back fast. Hey, I love feedback on the videos too. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know everything about basketball. I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I just go back and watch. There's going to be some stuff I get wrong, and that's cool. I'm all about having the conversation, but let me know what you thought about the video, what jumped out to you, and how are you feeling about the Sacramento Kings with their recent play? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo. They tell you what they know. Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo. The podcast that you know.